Jai Rohini Shakti Didi ki Jai. You dress like a
Jai,
you dress like a
Jai,
magic.
Avadhut Maharaj, my wonderful friend.
You dress like a dragon queen today.
I wait for the opportunity to dance with you.
Acha. Very beautiful. Thank you for being with us today. It is always joy to see in your special outfits and
Of course.
spiritual fashion.
Of course, it's my family.
Yes, Jai.
Spiritual fashion. I like to offer my Dandavat pranams for all of you. And virado para cá, por favor. For all my family, I'm so happy to be here and see everyone. And that's your talent. Put all together. That's fantastic. Fantastic. I'm very happy to be here. And I hope this meeting inspire our hearts. Oh, very good. I cannot see everyone, but I try. We are here in Brazil. It's very cold here. And that's a very good opportunity. Yes, now I can hear you. You can hear me?
Yes, I have heard some of your words. Internet a little slow in Brazil, I believe. But we definitely see your divine spiritual form, and we heard your sweet voice. And we want to be very grateful to you, because from Gurudev family, it's very important to keep the family tree, family relationship, especially with those devotees who fulfill heart of Gurudev and his pastimes. So you're lucky. You play some role in his pastimes, because every time he speak about Brazil, he speak about your wonderful land, yoga ashram, and many times he's mentioning you as real yogi, which is something special coming to his. He always say, Rohini, she's real yogi, not like, the people that try to go around and advertise themselves. And when he mean real yogi, it does not mean one way. He means very deep way, because in Sanskrit, yoga means connection. And your love to Lord Shiva, your love to Mahaprabhu, devotees of Krishna, your mystic powers, is showing that you have very great connection, not one life, many life connection with Dharma. And in this life, you are so fortunate you met Sri Guru like Gurudev. And today's Vyasa Purnima, so we're celebrating Vyasa Purnima. Purnima means full moon. So today everybody going a little crazy, because the moon gives so much power.
Yes.
So as you know,
especially with the sorry.
So as you know, in yogic way, we see from the tantras and Upanishads, there's your nadiyas, your shrotas, Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. So Ida is moon, and moon is controlling mind. So that's why Purnima is very, very powerful day, because Purnima is when the moon, full moon, giving the most influence of mind. Whether we have Buddha Purnima, Gaura Purnima, many, many Purnimas. But today, in the dark months before Chaturmasya, we have Vyasa Purnima, and this Purnima celebrate by all India as the day of Guru. And it's also main Vyasa Purnima, because Vedavyas born today, and there are 28 Vedavyasas according to Linga Purana. But in this very special moment of Krishna's coming to this world, also his coming is Dvapayana Vyasa. His name Krishna, because Yamuna, where he born, is dark river. And Dvapayana, because he born on islands to give connections between two rivers. Remember, how do you get from one river to another river? It's by power of the boat. And so he's Dvapayana, he born on a dvip, on island between two sides of Yamuna. So this is all very mystical. And you also, it's day to you because you're one of the guru in our society. And Govinda Maharaj also consider you as a guru. Guru, different type of guru, according to Vedas. Samacharya in charge of yagya, Samacharya in charge of siddhantas, Samacharya in charge of yoga. So in Vedic tradition, we have many, many gurus, not one guru. But we say, Vande Krishna Jagat Guru. Krishna is Jagat Guru. Means amongst all the gurus who are coming in Vedic culture, and remember, Mahaprabhu grandfather was Guru, Mahaprabhu father was Guru, Nilambar Chakravarti, Jagannath Mishra. So Mahaprabhu born in the Guru family. His father and grandfather were Sanskrit acharyas, the grammar. Also, we know Yoga Patanjali, but it says in scriptures that Ananta Shesh took birth, Ananta Dev, which is a representation of Guru, took birth in Kali Yuga and become a Patanjali. And Patanjali incarnation of Ananta Shesh. But Patanjali has 3 teachings. Only one of them yoga that everybody knows. Other teachings of Patanjali, one of them is grammar. So Patanjali also teach Sanskrit grammar, and he wrote incredible books on that. So as you can understand, sometimes you can be a guru of different things. Sometimes can be a guru of one thing, but in general, Vedavyas as guru. And basically in our line, we follow 6 Goswamis, of course, Vedavyas, Narad, but 6 Goswamis, Rup Sanatan, etc. And finally, Saraswati Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Guru Maharaj, Gurudev. And they're the gateway for us. They're taking us from one side of material reality to another side by their merciful glimpse and their mercy. And they're coming with assistance. So the Guru is not coming alone. He's coming with assistants and servitors. And some of them are servitors for many lives, not one life. Just like Mahaprabhu come with his entourage, you know, Buddha coming with his entourage, also Prabhupada coming with his entourage. So these people meant to serve and assist, and you're one of them. So I want to give my dandavat respect to your feet. And I know sometimes it's very difficult for you to manage your personal life and situation in ashram. And Govinda Maharaj, remember, always say tolerance and compassion, because Guru has tolerance. Sometimes very difficult to tolerate things, but Govinda Maharaj tolerates everyone. He tolerates circumstances. He tolerates his own disease. He tolerates certain people, and teaching us how you have to perceive with spiritual life. Because one of the qualities of gurus is knowledge, compassion, tolerance, and without tolerance, compassion is not 100% happen. So love of gurus, even the child is not perfect, even the child is going crazy, even the child is not follow the mother tolerate. Why she tolerate? Because she loved the child. So tolerance and compassion, they're 2 angles of the beautiful heart of Guru, actually 4. The spiritual knowledge, ability to give this knowledge, the compassion to give it to everyone, one who is not even qualified. And these are important for the heart of the Guru. Otherwise, Guru never can be showing his full power if you don't have that quality: tolerance, love, compassion, knowledge. So this is important. And my full dandavat to you, and remembering Gurudev, how much he glorify you, and Tirtha Maharaj, the Brazilian mission, and give us so much joy. I hope one day I can see you again in Brazil, and we can spend some nice time, go crazy dance. See, because I'm always need people like you who can full time go and blow mind of people. So maybe one day when we're ready, you come to, maybe we come together to China. We're looking for a new team for China. They love you. They will love you in China.
Yes, I wait for the opportunity to dance with you. And thank you. Today is a Guru Purnima moon. And it's very nice your Vyasa Puja is today. Because you are a very brilliant person in my life. And I like to say thank you for all your kind things you do for me and for all the devotees and put everyone together. Imagine today is day to glorify the gurus, not to glorify my service. That's day to glorify your service. I see you every day in all the part of the world and chant and inspire millions of people. And I am very proud of you. You are my nephew, huh?
Yes.
You are my nephew, my wonderful, brilliant nephew. My father, nephew.
Yes.
My brilliant nephew. I am very proud of you. And thank you very much to come in my life. Thank you very much for your words. Thank you very much for your affection, the respect you show for me. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And accept my Dandavat pranams at your Lord's feet with respect and sincerity and love.
Yes, Maharaj. Yes, Rohini. I call you Maharaj, but you are Maharani, the queen of dragons.
And
by the way, we love your dress. We love your artistic, spiritual personality, your spiritual fashion, your spiritual ability to deal with people who may not spiritual themselves, but by seeing you and getting your energy, they connect with their service with Lord. This is very important. Otherwise, these people may never connect with Krishna. But because of your devotion and your devotion to Gurudev, you give so many people opportunity to connect with the mission and Krishna. And in this case, they're so fortunate to meet and wonderful land of ashram. I've never seen such a beautiful place like you guys have. And I hope your Lala land is flourishing on your little mountain where you can do your meditation and pranayama and yoga and think about beautiful things. And hopefully you will grace us with long life and deep thinking. You know, one life is nothing, but long life for you is good. So next time when I come, we talk about this. I will definitely want some of your association and your presence, because I understand your artistic heart. Very few people have artistic heart like you, because they don't understand what is being what is the life of star. They think, oh, star is ego. It's no, but star is creativity. You cannot do nothing. You always have to do something to express your inner self and to connect with people. And that is your dharma, that's your duty. And you're doing this in every possible way. So next time you and I will go to China, preach to Chinese billionaires. We'll take Ananga, Haridasi, you will do yoga, Haridasi will make chai.
Yes, I want to go.
Ananga become now art guru, Kanika becomes sound
guru.
So, now we have a whole ashram, everybody's guru. Then we meet all the gurus and we do big festival. Jai Guru Maharaj ki jai. Okay, love you. Love you. Thank you so much.
I love to take that opportunity, because you say these things. I like to say thank you, because before I meet you, I think it's the spiritual life is very serious. It's not my way. It's not what I feel in my heart. And the yoga is very serious. And when I meet you, oh, my heart opened completely, and I become like free from that. Be serious, very serious. And you help me a lot to expand my yoga conscience very much. Thank you very much. Stop to glorify my service, please. We're looking for the opportunity to make very, very happy and beautiful festivals. I can't forget the festivals you promote. You are fantastic for that one. That is the day to glorify. You put all together, all this, my God brothers and sisters and nephews and nieces, and your talent is inconcebible. Como falei, inconcebível. Inconcebível. Haribol.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm so happy to
Rohini,
see
Shakti,
everyone.
Jai.
Tulasi, Narayani, Kalindi. Oh, very nice. Nadia, fantastic. Dandavats for everyone.
This is all your girls. This is all your girls. They've learned from you. They're so grateful to you. Remember,
I'm yoga mama.
Yes, you're yoga mama.
Yes. I am here. Wait for the opportunity to dance everyone together and save the planet.
Yes.
We can save the planet.
For sure. We will. Maybe not this life, but we'll try. This life, we'll try our best.
Maybe this life.
Yes, yes. Everything's possible, as Gurudev said. Everything's possible.
Yes.
Jai Rohini Shakti ki Jai.
Jai Avadhut Maharaj. I win my day. That's very auspicious day. See you in the morning. Make me absolutely, completely happy.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Jai. Tirtha Maharaj.
Tirtha Maharaj, Hare Krishna.
Да, Махарадж, вот сейчас микрофон включился.
Yes, Maharaj, just now the mic is on. My congratulations, my dandavats to all the devotees. Jai Srila Bhakti Bhima Avadhut Maharaj, Jai Srila Gurudev, Jai all the devotees.
Махарадж, я
So, Maharaj, some intellectual things I don't want to say, but if you permit, I would start with a joke. There is a joke that British scientists finally found out what Krishna wants, but he changed his mind. And I think how great it is that in this world we have personalities. In this world we have these personalities who know what Krishna wants, although he changes his mind permanently. And these personalities, they transmit his will to us. I think that's the greatest thing that happens in all of our lives. And I am very impressed that you always look forward. You do not follow traditions or some classic, but you just look straight ahead. And you once said that spiritual masters, they always worry about how the path will go on, how it will progress. And I think now the world is safe for several thousand of years, because you look ahead and you give this vector of development, and other people just getting connected and they see resolution in it. Because now world needs guru, needs acharya. All the world needs spiritual guidance, and I can congratulate everyone that we have such acharyas, and we have such close approach to such personality. That Jai Shri Guru and His grace. I congratulate you all.
Во-первых, мои поклоны всем бхактам, потому что
My dandavat to all bhaktas,
сегодня особый день.
because today is a special day, and I already
На мой
gave
взгляд,
a long
она
talk in
достаточно такая
English.
целостная,
It seems
насколько это возможно,
to be very wholesome to me,
объять ее.
as far as
Но
possible.
прежде чем что-то
But
говорить,
before I
я хотел
say
бы
something, I would like
дать
to
возможность нашим преданным,
give a
старшим
word
преданным
to our senior
нашим
devotees,
учителям,
to our
нашим
gurus, to our
проповедникам
preachers,
дать, сказать несколько
give
слов
them
о сегодняшнем
an
дне. Сегодня
opportunity
Vyasa Purnima.
to say about
Международный
Vyasa
день духовного
Purnima.
учителя.
It's International
Мы
Day of the
празднуем
Guru's Day,
сегодня нашу
Guru.
Гуру Варгу.
We
Сегодня у нас была такая
celebrate
цветочная
our
ванна,
Guru
цветочная
Varga,
баня.
and we had
Мы осыпали всех цветами, всех наших
bath of
учителей.
petals, and we were
И
bathing our gurus
слушали
in
такую
petals.
Vyasa Puja. Впервые за долгое время почувствовал такой
And for the first
энтузиазм
time
киртана, поток
in a
энергии.
long time, I
Потому
felt
что часто мы,
quite enthusiastic
когда
during
опускаемся на
Kirtan,
уровень какой-то чакры, нижней,
because
средней,
when
высшей,
we
там,
at the level of
и
the
там
lower
на этой чакре
chakras,
мы какие-то вот
and we are at that level, we are very emotional, we
психологические
are
тренинги проходим.
psychologically
перейти с одной
trained
чакры в другую.
to move from one
Вот, но в
chakra to another.
реальности,
But in
Когда
reality,
мы начинаем петь
when we
вместе
start
и
to sing
праздновать
together and to
вместе,
celebrate together,
происходит такой вибрация
then
сердца.
some vibration
Даже дети
of the
сегодня
heart
почувствовали, да,
happens.
дети.
And even children felt
Дети,
this
они
today.
самые чистые существа. У них нет
Children are the
каких-то
purest.
ментальных
They
тараканов,
don't have
поэтому
any
они
mental
скакали как
problems,
безумные.
so they were jumping
Посыпали
as
всех
madmen
цветами, им очень понравилось.
and
Детям
bathing
больше всего
everyone in
понравилось
petals.
купаться в цветах.
And they liked it a
Ну вот.
lot
И
to
это
swim in the
прекрасно, потому что
petals.
цветов хватило на всех.
In the
Чангмай — это
flowers.
столица цветов.
And there
Здесь
were,
выращивают разные
was enough
цветы.
flowers because
Здесь
Chiang Mai is
огромный
the
рынок
capital of
цветов.
flowers.
Однажды я встретил
Great
одного
market here.
товарища, спросил, что ты здесь
And
делаешь.
once I met
Я продаю
one
редкие
guy,
цветы
asked
отсюда
him, what
по
do you do
всему миру.
here? And he said,
Оказывается,
I'm selling rare
Чангмай — это
species
древнее
of
ведическое
flowers
королевство
from
Вана,
Chiang Mai to
древнее
everywhere
ведическое
worldwide.
королевство Харипуни, Лампун.
And it's
Ну,
a
Хари,
ancient
от имени Хари Вишну.
kingdom,
И поэтому
Лампун,
не зря здесь установлено поклонение
Хари
Кришне сейчас.
Vishnu,
Так,
Hare Krishna
поэтому это намоленное
now
место,
is
это не просто вот
established
какое-то
because it's
место
a
случайное.
very
Вот, и еще это,
sacred
оказывается, место
place
цветов.
where it was prayed
И
in
здесь
for a long time.
совершенно
And
разные
now we
потрясающие
found out
цветы.
it's a flower
Может,
place.
когда-нибудь, когда мы немножко
Here, like, very interesting, very amazing
сфокусируемся на
flowers
нашем
exist.
ашраме, мы тоже высадим
Maybe
здесь разные цветы.
someday we will focus on our ashram and we will
В Хари
plant
Бхакти-Виласе сказано, все, что растет
different
вокруг храма,
flowers
трансцендентное,
here.
все это можно предлагать Господу.
because,
У нас здесь
as
есть прекрасные
we know
цветы.
in Hari Bhakti Vilasa, it is said that
Возможно,
whatever grows around the temple you can
предложить
offer to the
Господу
Lord.
более
And we
эксклюзивное,
have
более
beautiful
уникальное.
flowers here, but probably we can offer to
И
the Lord something
удовлетворить
more
его
exclusive
Не только
and more
эксклюзивностью,
unique,
уникальностью, а
and
нашими
maybe we
сердцами,
can satisfy
которые к
him
этому
not
времени
with
станут
just
тоже более эксклюзивными, более уникальными.
some exclusiveness, but with
Да,
our hearts that will become more exclusive as well. Sahadev Prabhu from Tomsk says Ekadashi Didi, she personifies the young Siberian, she is bringing up the cow. And despite of the politics, Mother Russia, it will cheer up with her hoofs. And we have a great ashram in Tomsk here, and today we are recalling your deeds. As people say that Pushkin is our everything, and we also know that Avadhut Maharaj is also our everything. Because through him we got connection to Srila Gurudev and his disciples, and all the ashrams grew up like after transcendental reign by the grace of Avadhut Maharaj. And it's not just abstract mercy, but with his active participation. And he also participated in Tomsk and Siberia, in those territories. In those territories that not everyone even considered to be fit to live. Here in the ashram of Suvada, Devi, Dasi, we are celebrating your Vyasa Puja.
Jai Sahadev Prabhu ki jai, Kadashi Didi ki jai, Shri Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Ну, во-первых, что я могу сказать?
Well, first of all, what can I say?
Ведавьяс — это должность
Ведавьяс,
академическая, так что
it's the position, academic position.
помню, что в Писании сказано, что
And we should remember that in the scriptures there are said
это
there are two Vedavyasis in Gaur Lila. Vedavyas,
об этом мы будем говорить,
it's
в нашей лиле как бы
Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami and
обоих
Vrindavan
замечаешь
Das
ты.
Thakur.
Ну вот, и то,
But
что
in
ты
our
сделал
Lila,
от Пrithu и
Sahadev,
Guru
you
Maharaja,
are one for both
твоя великая
Vedavyasis.
заслуга.
You compile the archive of Srila Tirtha Maharaj,
Никто
and
не
it's
смог
your
тебе
great
помешать,
honor, and no
ни
one
зеленый
could
Ананта,
obstruct you,
ни красный,
not even Green Ananta,
ни красная
not even
звезда,
Red
ни прочие
Star,
препятствия, которые
not even other
существуют
obstacles that exist
как бы в этом мире,
in this
они
world.
не смогли побороть твое вечное я, потому что
They couldn't
Кали, он постоянно
conquer your
искушает нас,
eternal
и
ego, your eternal I. Kali
отвечает за
always
наш перекид в
seduces
духовность,
us,
он всегда имеет оппозицию,
seduces our real
такой
ego,
как
creative
счастье,
ego.
наслаждение, и
It always attracts us
пытается
by
заманить
some
душу
happiness, by some
в такой
enjoyment,
интоксикации,
and
счастье,
trying to
наслаждение.
attract
душа
the soul by
выбирает
intoxication of
Берег
enjoyment.
служения, здесь два
But
берега,
if the
через которые
soul
Ведавьяс переносит, как
chooses
Гуру
the
Махарадж сказал, берег
shore
эксплуатации,
of
берег
service,
служения, и посреди стоит остров отречения,
there are
на
like two
котором нет ни
shores.
того, ни другого.
The island,
Но
in between there is an
Бхагаван
island
Кришна,
of
Ведавьяс, он пришел,
renunciation,
чтобы нас
one is the shore of
привести с
service,
одного берега
another is
эксплуатации
a
на берег
shore of
служения.
enjoyment,
Может быть,
and
мы
Vedavyas came to bring us from one shore of
проплываем
enjoyment to
мимо
another
берега
one
отречения,
of
но это
service.
остров отречения, но
And we are
на этом
swimming
необитаемом
by
острове
the
нет
island
особо
in,
для нас севы. Там можно
of
только отдохнуть,
renunciation, but there is no
да,
seva for us. We
но
can just
не более чем.
take rest a little bit,
Поэтому
but not
я
more than
всегда
that.
верил в тебя, что в один
And I
день
always believed in
ты
you that
а,
one day you will
явишь свою трансцендентную форму
reveal your
и
transcendental
будешь
form,
проповедовать как
and
безумный.
you will preach as a
Я
madman.
надеюсь на это,
And I hope,
хотя ты
still
всегда
hope for this,
пытаешься
although
съехать
you're
с этого
always trying to avoid it.
момента, но Кришна так устроил твою жизнь,
But Krishna
взял
created
тебя в такие тиски,
your life in such a
что
way.
заставил тебя
He
пить
took you in
нектар
such
и делиться этим нектаром, поэтому
conditions that
сегодня также
He
твой
made you
день.
drink this nectar and
Вот, я не
to
вместе
share this
нашу
nectar
миссию
with
без
others.
Притху, без Сахадева.
And today is
Это
your
как
day as
гора
well.
Лила без
And we
Джагая
cannot
Махая, она не
imagine
может
our
быть до
mission
конца.
without
Также наша российская
Sahadev
миссия,
and
и
Prithu,
больше всего
like
вообще
Gaur
без
Lila is
Притху,
not
Сахадева не может быть.
full without
Притху
Jagai
обладает
Madhai. Then
огромным
our Russian
сердцем и
mission
знаниями, а
as well cannot exist
Sahadev
without
обладает
Prithu and Sahadev.
огромным потенциалом, поэтому вместе они как,
Sahadev has a great
ну, как сказано, что у
potential,
гуру у него 4 главных качества.
and Prithu has
Это
great knowledge
его
as well.
Знание,
Guru
но
has
если бы у него не
four
было 3
qualities.
других, он просто был бы гуглом.
First,
Да,
great knowledge,
знание — это то, что гуру
but
транслирует.
without other three qualities, he
Но
would
3
be
других
just
качества
great
гуру —
Google.
это любовь, сострадание и
And
терпение.
other three are
Да, поэтому
love,
Ведавьяса,
compassion,
Ведавьята
and
Аштаки
patience.
описывают как тот,
And
того, кто
Vedavyas and
обладает
Veda Ashtaka is described as
духовным
one who
видением,
has
полным
the
любви,
spiritual vision
сострадания и
full of
терпения.
love
Потому что
patience,
Гурудев, он не только нас
and compassion.
любил, сострадал,
And
и терпел.
Gurudev, he
И во
not
многом
just
Гурудев
loved
нас
us
терпит.
and was
Вот,
compassionate to us,
без
but he also tolerated us.
терпения невозможно проявить
Without
высшую любовь, потому что тогда высшая
Patience,
любовь,
without
она
tolerance, you
ограничена.
cannot
Я
get
люблю
the
вас, но терпеть вас не могу. До
highest
свидания.
love.
Поэтому
Like,
первое
I
качество
love
—
you,
это
but I
качество
cannot
матери,
tolerate
это
you.
терпение.
Bye.
В нашей
So
миссии
first quality
отнюдь не у
is
многих
patience,
людей есть такие
tolerance.
качества. Вот,
And not all people in our mission
терпение,
has
как у
this
Шрила Гурудева.
quality,
Эти качества всегда
tolerance,
нас
as Srila Gurudev has.
не могут захватить.
All these qualities,
Вот у нас
they
есть
cannot but
Ананга
attract
Диди,
us.
она очень
We have
терпеливая и терпит
Ananga
такие
Didi,
вещи,
she is
которые
very
другой человек,
tolerant.
может быть, не смогут терпеть.
She
Но
can tolerate something that other
терпение
probably couldn't.
Это такое йоговское качество.
But
Оно
tolerance is a
порождает терпение,
yogic
смирение, оно
feature.
кристаллизует
Tolerance
нашу
and
личность.
humble,
И
being
поэтому
humble.
через
it
терпение,
crystallizes
смирение наша личность
your
кристаллизуется.
character.
Я раньше не мог этого
Through
понять,
tolerance
потому
and
что,
through
ну,
being
у меня
humble,
другая
your
природа, я не обладаю такой
character is
великой
being
природой.
crystallized. Before I couldn't understand this because I had different nature. I couldn't understand why Gurudev tolerate this person or that person. And then I got it. For us, it's the only way to progress in this society we live in. Otherwise, we will find lots of faults at once. But Gurudev, he always saw just the best in us and was tolerating us. He was waiting until this beauty will put herself in the place of all those faults we have. And Suvada Lidi, she bade farewell to her husband, Balavanta, and already several months has passed. That was quite dramatic time.
Балыч, когда он нас увидел, он, проявил свои удивительные качества.
When Balavanta saw us, he showed his amazing qualities, although he was very bad. He sat for a while and associated, communicated with us, because when you have close friends, they give you living energy, and it gives us some food. And if we stop to support each other, then our own life will be missed. So as long as we have this fire of Sankirtan, and as long as we give the food to eat of our own sacrifice and burning our own ego in it, and as long as we are near the fire, because some people think that when it's hard times, you have to stand for your own self. But that's quite, that's the conception that's far away from the truth. So thank you all that you are here and you tolerate me, because it's very hard. Because as we know in one movie, I'm king, I do what I want, I'm a dictator, today I will burn this or that, but just my heritage, that's not me. And I can say, well, actually, in reality I'm a good man, I just have these samskaras. So I'm very grateful to you all, dear bhaktas, dear close friends. And we have some devotees who are unfortunately not so close to us at the moment, due to some, I don't know how to call it, misfortune. And their misfortune is not that they just think something wrong, or maybe it's because they cannot forgive. They do not know how to forgive, or how to be more easy going with us. Amazing. We had two cards, Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Saraswati Thakur, twice. And Krishna showed it to me twice during this art lesson. Like, see where you need to go. And I thought, wow, amazing. Cards, really, they say the truth, the most important thing. Move this way, this direction. Anyway, Suvada Didi, please tell us a couple of words. You are our assistant of Vedavyas in Siberia, and now you have our Smolensk Vedavyas Sahadev, so you have like the whole gathering. Dandavats to all, my bowing down to all of you, and I'm very happy that the Lord brought me. And I met Avadhut Maharaj, Gurudev, and all of you. And Avadhut Maharaj, of course, he holds very specific place in our mission, a very respectable one. And I would like to remember how Srila Gurudev loved Avadhut Maharaj and how what warm and close relations they had. Not everyone could associate with Gurudev in such a way. For example, Hrishikesh Prabhu, Vaishnava Maharaj told once a story that when Gurudev came to Russia and he had to speak in front of the journalist, and Avadhut Maharaj said, Gurudev, please tell, I came from India to see the Russians. And whatever Avadhut Maharaj told, Srila Gurudev repeated very patiently. And Vaishnava Maharaj said, if Avadhut Maharaj addressed me with such words, I would reply him, well, if you know better, you can speak yourself. But Gurudev, he knew that Avadhut Maharaj, he knows the situation, so he just followed him. He just repeated what he was asked to. And it was very significant for the devotees because Gurudev was not such an obedient person. He was always doing what he was wanting to do. And he was said to be like very unpredictable, absolute. And no one knows where the wave goes, and Avadhut Maharaj, he is balancing on this wave. He's like super surfer, and sometimes he himself doesn't know where the flow will go. First, everyone goes to the left, then everyone goes to the right, because the flow is dynamic. But if you have such a guide as Avadhut Maharaj, who can be on the wave, and if we are so fortunate that we are obedient to him, as Srila Gurudev was. Once I observed myself in Avadhut that very funny story that when the Russian group arrives, Gurudev is very happy to accept everyone. That's like special topic, Russian group. They bring some tea, Avadhut Maharaj, he introduces everyone, each one tells who does what, and that's very significant for the practitioners, because Gurudev, he didn't know anyone personally, everyone personally, and they got initiations through Ritvik. So Avadhut Maharaj introduced everyone like a flower in a garland, and he told best qualities of the person, the best, in the best side, in the best view, and that brought the best feelings to Gurudev and to those who were introduced, because it's very meaningful when a senior Vaishnava seeing your potential, although you didn't do something, he sees your potential and introduces you to your guru. That's a very important event. So, every time when Avadhut Maharaj came, near the right column, there were two columns in the Gurudeva's room, and near the right column there were sofa for Goswami Maharaj and Ashram Maharaj. But Avadhut Maharaj was always taking a red chair in front of this column. It was especially for Avadhut Maharaj, no one took it because everyone knew. And once in a Gaur Purnima day, there were many guests, Indian guests, and many people came, but Avadhut Maharaj's chair was still free. And one old Indian respectable gentleman came in with a stick. I don't know, he was maybe a friend of Gurudev. He was like barely standing, and everyone told him, come in, and they put him on Srila Avadhut Maharaj's chair. And Gurudev, he whispered to his servant, maybe it was Acharya Maharaj or Gopal Prabhu, and this old man was like shooed off this chair, and this chair was moved towards the wall, towards Gurudev, because Gurudev was expecting Avadhut Maharaj to sit on it. And when finally Avadhut Maharaj came in and he was like going through the thick mass of people, and finally this chair was brought back as well, and above this chair was always the photo of Lakhta temple. Maybe it was year 2000, there were many devotees, and this photo was always above the head of Avadhut Maharaj, because he brought this Russian mission to the lotus feet of Srila Gurudev. And every day when they brought the garlands for the portraits of Sridhar Maharaj and other acharyas, the devotees brought these garlands, and Gurudev was always pointing at this photo with Lakhta, Bhaktas, and Avadhut Maharaj and other guests, and inevitably this garland went to this photo. Srila Gurudev paid special attention to the Russian mission, and today we have the day of installation of Tomsk deities. And 7 years ago, Avadhut Maharaj brought the deities to the Tomsk ashram, and I didn't believe till the last moment, until they came into the yard. I thought, oh, maybe the flow will change, who knows. But they came to our ashram, and it happened. Yeah, I have lots of ideas. I can talk a lot about Avadhut Maharaj. Okay. We don't have paid content here, says Avadhut Maharaj. Because it looks like the advertisement paid. Thanks, it's very beautiful. Please show your face, at least. You're hiding. Oh, that's our beauty. Cows, school, education. Good girl. Okay, let's see who's next. Maybe our Maharajas here already. Let's give word to Mahavir Maharaj.
Jai Mahavir Maharaj ki jai.
Bhakti Bimala Avadhut Maharaj ki jai, Sundar Govinda Deva Swami Maharaj ki jai. Слава всем преданным, которые
All the glories to all the devotees who are attending this program.
Я не буду долго занимать
I won't take long.
Я помню такой случай.
I remember one event when Govinda Maharaj came to Russia. I always had great enthusiasm. I asked, Gurudev, how can I bring joy to you? How can make you happy? And he said, always and everywhere. Try to help Avadhut Maharaj. Therefore, I will hold to this instruction of Govinda Maharaj and will try to proceed in this direction. Although now I don't have such great fires at 40 or at 50 years, but as long as my heart is beating, I will try to stick to this instruction of Govinda Maharaj. And of course, I would like to bring joy to Avadhut Maharaj. My Dhanavad to you all.
Ну, Джай Mahavir Maharaj, ки джай. Так, а Hrishikesh Maharaj есть кто-то еще?
Is
Prithu
Hrishikesh
Prabhu.
Maharaj here? Prithu Prabhu?
Makhanchora давайте слово дадим.
Makhanchor?
Махан черный. Махон черный.
Hey, Makhon,
Ничего себе.
are you here?
Очень эмоционально, как всегда.
Very emotional, as usual.
Сразу же эмоции.
Джай. Джай, Шила Гурдев, ки джай. Шила Ширу Пангу Гурварги, ки джай. Шила Бхакти Бимала Авадхут Махарадж, ки джай. Джай Шила Бхакти Виджай Нрисимха Махарадж, ки джай. Всем преданным поклоны,
My
дандаваты.
dandavat to all the devotees.
Я поражен, что
I was
пиксели
just
передают
amazed that
эмоции.
pixels
Вот,
can
и это
transfer the
легко
emotions
считывается.
and it
Да,
can be read
лицо,
easily.
лицо.
Not the pixels, but the face.
По милости Авадхута Махараджа,
By
у
the
меня
grace
однажды
of
был такой
Avadhut
случай,
Maharaj,
что,
I had one case
когда мы приехали
that when we came to Navadvip for the
я
first
привез
time,
Гурудеву подарок, такую
I brought
птичку,
a present to Srila
запрещенным
Gurudev, a
центром, она все
bird.
время на клюве стояла.
It's-
Вот,
It
и
stood on its
тогда
beak.
это только вот был какой-то
Always.
ноу-хау, я думаю, вот круто,
It
сейчас
was like a
Гурудеву
know-how.
привезу
And I
такую
thought, oh,
птичку. Но когда я эту
Gurudev
птичку
will be
дарил,
amazed.
Гурудеву,
But
он
when I
мне
gave
сказал,
it
смотри, говорит, у меня уже такая есть.
as a present,
И я так,
he
у меня
told me,
внутри
oh,
всё
look,
упало
I
просто
have one
разрушилось,
already.
пипец, все
And
мои
inside I thought,
представления о том,
oh
как
my
он
God,
будет удивляться этой птичке,
all my
что у нее вкусный центр.
expectations of
Вот,
the
я
Gurudev
был
to
подавлен
be
внутренне, ну, старался это не
happy
показывать,
with
но
this
Авадхут
bird
Махарадж
are
взял эту птичку
failed.
и начал ее себе ставить на нос
But
и
Avadhut
показывать,
Maharaj
что
took
Гурудев,
this
смотри,
bird
этой птичкой типа можно
and put it
пользоваться,
on
можно
his
туда,
nose,
можно
and
туда.
he
И она,
showed
птичка,
Gurudev,
удивительным образом держалась.
look, Gurudev, how you can put it on your head, on your nose. Gurudev was having fun and laughing, and he accepted it. And at that moment I understood that how important it is to understand that we are all the servitors of the servitors of the servitors, and just by the grace of the Vaishnavas, of those who brought us by the hand to Gurudeva, of those who will forever stay our guardian. It's not that just one time you grew up, you became an adult and respected, and now you can say who is on which level. I understood how important it is to remember who you are, servant of the servant of the servant. All these years, I've tried to measure the depth and the width of the mercy of Srila Avadhut Maharaj to all the devotees, to all the living beings, and I failed. Those measurements that I had inside of me, I thought they're immense, but I understood that the greatness of a Vaishnava is as infinite as the glory of the Lord. And I think I didn't get it myself. It was revealed to me at some point by the grace of that same Vaishnavas. And I'm very grateful, and I will try to serve to the lotus feet of our effulgent Acharya Dev. And now we have the paid advertisement, and if you want to listen now more, please stay. And it is said a lot how our Acharya, he unites us and separates us. Well, only our ego and our mind can separate us, but it couldn't separate us from Avadhut Maharaj. Once we were shooting the congratulation video for Avadhut Maharaj Yash Puja, and do you remember Virachandra Prabhu, Americansky? And he very nicely he described the position of Acharya Dev. He's like an elephant who took a lot of water in his trunk, and now he pours this water, his mercy to everyone who is around him, not dividing who is good or who is bad. It's like a sun who shines on the demons, on the saints, on the good and on the bad. And Avadhut Maharaj gives his mercy to everyone without any separation. And unless I met him on my path, Avadhut Maharaj says, well, that's a paid ad. Yeah, but I have to finish. Money are paid already. Now we have a new rule. We pay only for sincere advertisement and unique advertisement. Okay, unique. Avadhut Maharaj cannot be bought or cannot be sold. You can get him only by the grace. Well, if you don't want to listen to me anymore, then I will keep silent. And I think many devotees want to take words. Well, it's not that we don't want to listen to you, we cannot listen to you. I do not know, Maharaj, how it happens. When you tell me about my faults, I'm happy. But if someone else tells me, then I feel like I want to do something else. Well, I have to think about this.
Я просто сегодня хотел сказать, почему сегодня день Vyasa Purnima.
Today is Vyasa Purnima day, and this is a special day when everyone a little bit mad. That's the day when people go a little bit crazy, and you should stay in the current, and the current is who will understand me, my associates. You have to understand that the Lord descends in this world with His associates. So we have a mission, and some people come and they are put on some positions, posts. Some on very serious positions, and such people as Makhanchor, Hrishikesh Maharaj, there are not a lot of them. Nrisimha Maharaj, Mahamandala Prabhu. I cannot enumerate all of our bhaktas in Ukraine, in America, in Russia, but some people, they just stand up and they just go to the forefront and do this for years. And independently of if someone's looking or not, if they're being praised or not, they just came to fulfill some position. It's interesting. Krishna says that it's better to do your own duty badly, but than to do others' duty well. Because usually people know how to fulfill others' duty perfectly. But when it comes to you, then question asked. Being asked, oh, should I serve too? For example, but for Devendra we didn't have such broadcast or Sanatan Prabhu. He's very modest, but he's doing all the sound work. Or like this movie, Island. There was very humble servitor. He didn't visit much programs, but he was dealing with coal. He was firing some coal and giving warmth to all the ashram, all the church. And there is one story as a background that in his youth he committed some sin. He murdered one person. It's the greatest sin. And for me it's such hypocrisy. It's very shocking, like murder. To murder is the greatest sin, but they give blessings for their own children to go there and to kill others. From the Vedic standpoint, murder or killing is not a sin, because death is not a sin, because it's natural. Like time takes your life or someone else takes your life, it's like natural. But death, but sin is pride. If you do something out of our pride, that's the greatest sin. As Karl Marx said, if you give a capitalist such and such amount of profit, he will be ready to do everything. It's the desire to exploit others. And I'm very glad that we have Prithu Prabhu here. As I said, Gaur Lila is impossible without Jagai and Madhai, and Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Madh is impossible without Sahadev and Prithu Prabhu. Sometimes they change their places, sometimes they do something together or act separately. Very frequently, I call Prithu that he is more kind than Mother Yashoda. Why? Because Mother Yashoda can take something from Krishna and can whip Krishna, but Prithu will save one and say, oh, you can run that way. He's always on the side of Krishna. And sometimes Krishna needs such friends a lot, who will support him in everything. So the devotion of Prithu Prabhu never was under the question. We always knew that he is a great soul. Just sometimes he has some conflicts with Mother Yashoda, but it happens that in Lila there should be some counterparts. Can it be that everyone is in accordance with others? Then there is no Lila. When it starts, then everyone shows his own features, his own features of character. And we have different devotees in our mission. And I don't want this day to be just the glorification of Avadhut Maharaj, and I cannot imagine how could we do something without Ananga in Gupta Gordhan, without Kanika in our full dome, without Anuradha or exhibitions. If Ananga stops to do something here on the property, then the property will be gone as well, because it's very hard to dedicate yourself to something fully, or to dedicate yourself to Lahta. It seems that nothing happens on the surface, but it's like a submarine. Temple is like submarine. It's impossible to stop the generator, the puja, the kitchen. In the material world, you can close your flat, go to some village, you can sell your apartment. But here we live like on the submarine. We fall in love with each other, we quarrel with each other, we run away from each other. Sometimes you want to get out and get some fresh air, but you cannot get out of the submarine. You're like drifting and will be drifting for a long time. And all the hope for those who understand the purpose of this voyage, that our purpose is not like to go on a beautiful river boat for some time. Temple life, it's not like temple life, it's not like a boat trip. Then you go for some time, you have some pleasure, and then you like go away. Temple life, even here, like Ketu, he hears that, oh, temple life, I know better than you about it. I don't even have a motorbike. My kids are living here, but they're not allowed to be in the temple. Yes, Prithu Prabhu. My obeisances, my congratulations on your Vyasa Puja day, and actually we just came to senses after yesterday's festival in honor of your appearance. It was the festival offering that the devotees did with all their heart. Anandalila organized a lot of devotees, even those who were lost on the way. Again, they reunited and together created a great festival yesterday. And today we are preparing to do your Vyasa Puja in the evening, the day of Vyasadev. And today we also recall Sanatana Goswami Prabhu and Maharaj. I liked the line about Mother Yashoda and Krishna, and there should be the line of Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. We also have this script. And if to speak about us with Sahadev, we have this Saha-hu creative union. With Krishna people, you have to play good cop and bad cop. And frequently we play this. So from the bottom of my heart I wish you, I don't know, to be in to serve you in a good consciousness, and when my consciousness is not good, not to be around you, and to always be your instrument, the instrument in your hands. I don't know what to add. I sincerely confess all my, I don't know. Oh, so fast. Oh, you should understand that in Russia you cannot get the confession without any punishment, without any torture. Well, I can accept some torture, but preferably in Crimea and in summer. Maybe Ananga Mohini will come soon with a whip. She's sent to open art therapy school in all our temples. She will come to visit all the bhaktas. She will tell about the art therapy. Will tell where we should move in this direction. I'm very grateful to you for several things. First, I always said that Stiglitz and Mueller, they usually have some people around and they read about them. Such and such is a real Aryan. And frequently those people, they quarrel, they argue.
На самом деле, ну, Штиглиц — это очень известный персонаж, разведчик.
Stiglitz, he's
И
very
он
famous.
был
He's
немцем,
a
конечно, не
spy.
русским, русским. Это первое.
He was
А
German,
второе,
and
это то, что этот сценарий написала женщина.
the script was written by a woman,
Режиссером была женщина. И вначале этот
Screenwriter.
фильм задумали как такой боевик, знаете, там боевик про шпионов.
and this movie
Но в
was.
конечном итоге
The idea
никакой
was
боевик
to
про
be
шпионов не
to
получился,
make a
потому что война, Германия,
blockbuster,
штаб, какой боевик.
but it didn't play out well because it was Germany. That was
психологический,
like
но на самом деле это удивительная драма,
psychological
потому что
situation, very amazing
в этом
drama
фильме,
turned out.
помните, да, Штирлиц, он едет, и
Because
он что-то
mostly the
сопереживает внутри.
Stiglitz
То есть,
was
тот самый, наверное,
moving,
трогательный момент,
like
когда он
riding,
встречается
going
со своей
somewhere
женой,
and thinking
но
inside himself.
организовывает встречу, и
And the
они
most
должны
touching
вести
moment
так,
is
как
when
будто друг друга не знают.
he's meeting his wife, but they had to act as if they
В
do
этот
not
момент, когда я
know
слушал
each
обзор
other.
этого фильма, я подумал, удивительная
And
вещь.
when I was listening to the
Откуда эта
reviews
женщина,
of
откуда
this movie,
сценаристы взяли такой момент, а это из
and
Кришны.
I thought, wow, where did they get this, like, such moment, such idea? Well, frequently, it's from Krishna Lila. Frequently, Radha and Krishna have to meet, but they have to act just there, just from the same village. Not, they do not know each other closely. Like, hello, how do you do? And sometimes Krishna Lila, it comes out through some dramatic situation, some Soviet movies. And so Soviet ladies, they were crying, seeing how very close people, they meet in a very narrow space, but they can only exchange glances, although everyone felt love. Of course, we can say that what's love? Brutally. I made it so many times. But on the sense of, in the sense of subtle expression, love is when you can estimate others properly. And as said Ramananda Rai, the highest separation is separation from the devotees. It's a very deep idea, and it's based on the deeds of Krishna, of Mahaprabhu, living in Vrindavan, and whatever could happen there is based on this principle, key principles. So I can say that despite that we are all not ideal, and me, myself, in the first row, in the first place, because we are all imperfect, and I'm imperfect, I'm very happy that there are people who by their own life compensate my own faults. They know my faults, but they carry on serving, carry on associating, carry on forgiving, and it's great hope for us. And Gurudev showed this to us. Otherwise, we are smart, we are developed, we are Rupanugadhara and so on, but we are all by our own selves. But when we forgive each other, and we understand that we are here not for our own self, but for our common goal, then that's great. So I don't want to listen more about how devotees glorify me, but I want to listen why they came to the family of Gurudev. When you are in the kitchen, Guru is the one with whom you cook. Or when you do puja, like Anandamoy Prabhu is your Guru. Amrita Krishna is now gathering Namahatas. We have amazing people in our communities. In Moscow, in St. Petersburg, Ukrainian bhaktas, many devotees listed by Maharaj.
подвиг выживания и
Ukrainian
сплочения
Bhakti
в тяжелые
shows the
времена.
example, its real deed of survival during these hard times. And all these devotees, they are very dear to our heart. And today I want to glorify them as a part of our spiritual family.
Вот, давайте ему
Oh,
слово дадим.
this is Hrishikesh Maharaj
Прости,
appeared.
Махарадж, я занял время перед твоей лекцией. Вау.
Excuse me, Maharaj, I took your time
Махарадж,
before you speaking.
Я извиняюсь, у нас просто получилось, мы думали, что в 3 часа будет Zoom, и у нас есть было...
Oh, we just thought that Zoom is at 3 p.m.
Минувшие
And
дни
we were,
вспоминали, я рассказывали о том, как
we were remembering, recalling the old days. I was telling how I met you and how I came to Krishna consciousness. And just now, I saw the message that Zoom has started already. So we gathered together.
подглючивает, микрофон, вам бы как-то это самое.
Сейчас нормально?
Oh,
Вот
is it
сейчас
better now?
идеально, вообще гениально.
Perfect.
Махарадж. Да. Джай.
Вот такая у нас небольшая толпа собралась.
There is a small crowd here.
Очень веселенькие, красивенькие.
Everyone's very happy, very beautiful. Came from the different corners of our caucus.
Нрисимха Махарадж рассказывал,
Vijay Nrisimha Maharaj was sharing
как вы были в Америке, познакомились
how you were in America and met Krishna consciousness. So we
расскажет.
interrupted for a while, but I hope he will finish later.
Услышали последние ваши пожелания, чтобы мы
We just heard your last words, that
зачем
your last wishes, that
почему. И мы как раз тоже перед этим
we should
говорили,
tell
что
that what's Krishna consciousness, what
необходимо
it's for.
иметь гуру, это
And we just were talking that how necessary it is to have guru, an inner desire
потому что каждое живое существо, оно внутри себя
to have
находит
guru.
предаться.
It's in every living being.
Практически все живые
Most
существа,
living
они не
beings,
знают, кому хотят предаться, зачем
they
предаться,
do not
как
know
различные
to
люди.
whom they want
И
to
бесконечно
surrender.
долгое
They
время
just surrender to anyone.
по этому материальному миру, пока
Therefore, they have fun here in the material life, material world.
желание полностью предаться и полностью
But they have this desire of something bright, something sincere, and
принять наше
to devote their life fully to one who can accept our life in full.
искренней молитвой к Верховному Господу, просит занять ее служением, слышать
So the soul asks
предание. Она
the Lord to accept her
такого
and to engage her in Sharanagati, and she rejects her own enjoyment, and then the Lord sends her the real Guru. There are not many gurus in this world, not so much real gurus. And he's the only one who can teach you surrender, despite other false gurus who teach you some material science. And the devotees of our missions, they are in different times, they address the Lord in their hearts with such a prayer. So he brought them to this particular line, to a particular guru. And I was recalling how I personally met Govinda Maharaj, and the rest of the time when Gurudev was present in this world, how he left his follower, the one who will stay after him. That's all there. But today it's Vyasa Puja of Srila Avadhut Maharaj in the first place, and we consider him to be the representative of this line. as Srila Gurudev was the representative of this line. And today we are talking that each soul at her particular time, it needs some particular medicine. And Guru of the highest category knows when to give this pill and to whom. And people might think, why Guru tells one thing to one man and another thing to another? There are Guru with some qualification, and there is Guru with absolute qualification. And this Guru, our Gurus with who are Govinda Maharaj, Avadhut Maharaj, Nrisimha Maharaj, they know whom to lead on this path and how to lead. And they give us the proper medicine to everyone at his own time. And if someone doesn't follow the particular principles or not like in some other traditions, it's because for this particular personality, this particular medicine is necessary. But what's the qualification of the real Guru? It's the absolute dedication to his own Guru. And Saraswati Thakur, he used to say that Guru is fully surrendered to his own Guru. And if it's a true Guru Parampara, therefore, this lineage, this connection is established. So for us, it's important to have a sincere desire to live a real spiritual life. And if we have such desire, then the Lord will send us such personalities. I'm just very grateful to the Lord, to Gurudev, to Avadhut Maharaj, and to Vijaya Nrisimha Maharaj, to all our Gurus who lead, who guide us on this way, that they give us the proper medicine, the proper time, that they tolerate us, although we are not very conscious beings. This morning we were talking that the greatest thing that we received by the grace from above. And the rest is just our nations that gradually will be improved by the grace as well. We just have to stay sincere on this way and follow fully surrendered souls. And we see such souls in our Gurus. They dedicated themselves fully, and now they teach other living beings how to be in relations with other living beings, with the Lord. It's actually quite hard to associate properly with the Lord and other living beings with love. We can understand it during some simple dealings, but it becomes even more difficult when it comes to the divine association. Everything is possible just by the grace. Jai to all the Guru Parampara, Ki Jai. Let's ask Vijaya Nrisimha Maharaj, the father of the Russian mission. Let's give him a word. My dandavats to all. You see, I'm wearing the uniform. I didn't get used to it yet. It's like in the army, you got the wrong uniform. Hrishikesh Maharaj is a big sannyasi. I'm taking after him, learning from him. He told me that he will get used to it gradually. Well, if in this lifetime I will not get used to it, I will pick up in another lifetime. I congratulate you and I wish you good health, tolerance, and patience, and being humble and love. Of course, love. You cannot do anything without love. The most important is surrender. As Gurudev said during our last meeting, I told him, I don't have the time to listen to your lectures. I'm always in some service. I always have some business. What? And he replied me, don't worry. The main thing is to surrender to the Lord. And whatever we should get, it will come to us. And we just need to surrender fully. And whatever is necessary will come to us. Can we do something or not? The Lord will judge. Who is fully surrendered, who is just playing his part, role of the devotee, the Lord knows. So we wish to all our company of all our devotees of Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Math, the mental and the physical health, and the most important, it's seva, service, without any remuneration. If you are still looking for some profit, that's not seva. Seva should be pure. Hare Krishna, my dandavats to all.
Джай, Гуру Махарадж, ки джай. Так, ну что, друзья, у нас времени так много осталось, но...
So we have a short time left.
Обычно праздник Vyasa Puja — это когда преданные...
Usually the Vyasa Puja festival, it's when the devotees speak, but maybe all the devotees cannot say something. I want to thank all the bhaktas for being here. Narayani, Nadia, it's a great Zoom today. They organized today in the morning. And I was talking, and in my own estimation, it's impossible to describe the Guru's glory in one short lecture, but I reminded that this Kali Yuga Vedavyas comes, the Lord comes as Vedavyas, and he collects all the spiritual knowledge, and after all he receives inspiration from Narada to write Srimad Bhagavatam. But if you connect this with what our great teachers were doing, then I reminded that although Bhagavatam was written by Brahmin and was read by Brahmins, but before Mahaprabhu came, no one could understand the places of Vrindavan that were described there. And second, if you take the books of Goswami, they will ask, but what are the sources? Someone will say, some people came to Vrindavan, they wrote some amazing stories, but what is the source? These stories are not in Brahma Samhita or in Bhagavatam or Garga Samhita. But if someone reads the books of the Goswamis with a sincere heart, he will get this understanding that there is no other way how it could be. So Krishna wanted to taste the devotion, and he descended as Mahaprabhu. And the first pilot is Gadadhar Pandit. The second pilot is Krishna, and Krishna is inexperienced pilot. He is accepting bhakti, but he is not in this position very frequently. So when Krishna is in the position of a devotee, Krishna understands that the service can be under the guidance of the Vaishnavas, like Svarup Damodar, Gadadhar Pandit. And at some point he comes to Vrindavan himself, because for Krishna it's the most precious place, and he wants to see all the places of his leelas himself. It's like when you want to see the places of your childhood, you will not even take your close friends, because they didn't experience it. You can go and see some wooden box and tell, oh, it was my favorite place of play. It was the ocean of sand. I remember once I came to my school and there is still a signature on the bricks. Here we were studying and suffering. But still, from such year to such year, it's like a prisoner. But still, when I came to my rayon, to my place, I thought, wow, this seemed to be so enormous in my childhood. My school seemed to be so huge, but now I see it's like a small building, Soviet building. So I was passing by these places of mine, and I thought, if I took my friends, I couldn't explain them anything. And Mahaprabhu comes to Vrindavan, he meets Raghupati Upadhyaya and different devotees, and he starts to ask, do you know where is this or that? And they say, yes, of course. Actually, they do not know till the end, but the Lord gives them this knowledge in their hearts, and then the Leela starts. But actually, the most important place that Mahaprabhu reveals himself is Radha Kund. It was some rice fields, some water. Well, who would imagine that it's Radha Kunda? But he revealed it. And now around Radha Kunda there are more than 100 temples of the associates of Mahaprabhu, of the great Vaishnavas. And when we go to Radha Kunda this time, we cannot really estimate the volume of like what's concentrated there. So the teaching that Vedavyas brought us, when Narada told him, you described all the Vedas and the Puranas, but you didn't give the most important, the Bhagavatam, something that can wake up your love, something that will make every living being to give his heart to the current. And what Vedavyas compiled, Bhagavatam, we should understand that actually Bhaktivinoda Thakur rediscovered the glory of the Bhagavatam once more. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada printed Bhagavatam, and in ISKCON they read it a lot. But we do not read it a lot. We actually do not read much at all, I'd say. But in ISKCON they read Bhagavatam. But I'm not sure that there are keys from Bhagavatam. But Guru Maharaj, Gurudev, they gave the keys through the Gaur Leela. They showed the most sacred, the most intimate, and it's told in the Guru Maharaj's talks. And it's not like some compilation, some gathering. No. You remember that Bhagavatam is unique. It's not just the knowledge, it's emotion, very deep emotion, transcendental emotion. And this emotion, it's either reflected in your heart or your heart is not ready for it, and you will pass by it. Pass it by. So Bhagavad, it's not about sitting and learning, studying something. It's a poetry. You have to sit and read it. And Jiva Goswami wrote Gopala Champala, and sometimes it's poetry and sometimes it's prose. It's intertwining. It's the presentation of the poetic feeling. And prose can be more about philosophy, how can you get there, you can describe it in prose, it's easier. Go there, turn left. But when you talk about meeting your beloved, then when you expect it, you can describe it as poetry. So you can understand like, different things you describe differently. So Guru Maharaj, he described us these different inner codes, algorithms of Bhagavatam. Without him, Krishna consciousness cannot be full for us. Now I'm watching Bhakti School from ISKCON, and I see that in such or other way they repeat Guru Maharaj's words. But Guru Maharaj, he gave very deep key. He quotes Prabhupada Saraswati. Only through Mahaprabhu you can get to Krishna Lila. If some devotee says that we got to this place to feel the spirit of Srimati Radharani, then Guru Maharaj would object. Oh, you came to feel the spirit of Srimati Radharani or of the inhabitants of Vrindavan in this place. And he would smile in a subtle way. These are the places where the feeling of love, of self-sacrifice was born. And we came on our tiptoes, not to distract anything, not to obstruct anyone. We are not like Chinese tourists to take selfies. We just came to be here, to feel, to be present in the moment, to be a part of this atmosphere. The dust of these places, that's what we are interested in. As one great devotee said, as Uddhava said, I want to be a blade of grass, and Pandavas, they became trees. Then who are we? If the real devotees of Vrindavan, they serve as the trees in the spiritual bodies here, then what's our position? But as Guru Maharaj said, if you want to get on this subtle vibration, then follow Mahaprabhu and his devotees and worship them. Then you can appreciate it in some way. So when Saraswati Thakur came to Vrindavan, everyone thought, oh, great Guru came on Rolls Royce, what will he speak about? And Babaji came, they knew Venu Gita, Gopi Gita, they know all the parts of the Bhagavatam. Once we came to Shukrata, and there is a tree under which Bhagavatam was taught, well, this tree takes several hundreds of meters. It's a temple and a tree at the same time. And it takes this whole square, one root, one branch go there. And there are many holes there, temples. People go there to learn Srimad Bhagavatam for thousands of years. There are pandits, and they saw us, and there is a special place, and they say, here King Parikshit took place, here is Shukadev Goswami's place. I had to organize everyone. Okay, we will give you donations later. Everyone was in ecstasy, because not frequently they see fat, white swamis with cameras. And I told them, please sit here and sing Srimad Bhagavatam shlokas here for our cameras. And they started at once. They know them all by heart. All these scriptures they know. They do this for thousands of years. That's their specialty. They go there to get some qualifications, and then rich people invite them, and Brahmins sing Srimad Bhagavatam for money, for donation. And maybe rich people do not understand what's that about. Maybe someone's old mom is going to pass away, please sing for her. Or some pious Indian people invite them once or twice per week to read Bhagavatam. So this Pandit comes and he reads and comments. So it doesn't mean that they are like silly people or sahajis, that we can call them out of pride. That's not our religion, that's their religion. But when we talk about Guru Maharaj and Gurudev, then Bhagavatam that came through the heart of the Vaishnava, as it is said in the Bhagavatam itself, the fruit that was bit by a parrot becomes even more sweet. The message of love can be received just by the heart full of love. You can understand grief because you know what it is, but it's harder to understand love because we do not really know what it is. It's like quantum physics. And when Mahaprabhu, he's mad and he's going through Vrindavan and he meets different people, so what feeling do these people get? They all understand that Krishna came back to Vrindavan. But they do not understand that in Kali Yuga Krishna is a tall golden sannyasi. Just those understand to whom he reveals himself. And all this topic, it's from Guru Maharaj. But as I told today, it's a very important topic. Where is Srila Gurudev here? Vedavyas, he possesses knowledge, love, tolerance, compassion. And Gurudev, he personifies love and compassion and tolerance. Because if you do not possess this, then what can I tell you? Come back next lifetime. Because the most important qualities of Gurudev is tolerance, love and compassion. And I do not have these features myself. I admit this, and I think how to come back to this, switch back to this vibration. And today I felt this, and I thought how to come back to this level of vibration. Before, in my life, I was just mostly preaching, and everything else was just happening by itself. Unfortunately, now I cannot go back to Ukraine or to Russia due to some circumstances, but I understand that preaching and association with the devotees, going deeper in this consciousness, that's the only thing that can keep us on the adequate level of the existence. The rest puts us on some level of karma or jnana, and on this level we cannot get the inner fulfillment, inner happiness. We will not be satisfied. Today is a special day when we ask for the blessings, because it is said that we came not just for the Vedavyas's Guru Puja, but we came to ask blessings. Guru reveals himself. We bring him the offerings and he gives his blessings. And I'm asking for all of you and for myself mostly, because I know this knowledge, compassion, tolerance, humility. Without them it's impossible to live in a spiritual life. I know we lack them. So I humbly ask all the devotees to bless me with these qualities. Otherwise, it's impossible to live. And I know that without these qualities, whatever we do in the world of our ego, it can be like aparada, like a fence. It's like imperfect action. So I'm asking everyone not to take my imperfections, human imperfections, on the other side. And on the other side, it's the day to ask from our gurus the blessings. And it's the day of Veda Vyasa. Vyasa Puja is the distribution of a special mercy. And Tantra describes special action, how to see the gods, how to talk to them. I thought, well, that's useless. What do I tell them? Hello, I'm from Chiang Mai. What do you do here? I came from Vyasa Purnima. Would you come back later? After millions of lifetimes? I'm just joking, but there are different magical plants, and once on Vyasa Purnima, you should remember that all the plants, they have magic qualities, and one plant, if you put its juice on Vyasa Purnima into your eyes, it gives you the vision of the spiritual world. That's how Tantra described it. And it's grown here in Thailand. It's not that difficult to get it. But it's very beautiful. It's actually a flower. It has some psychedelic qualities on the one hand. And on the other hand, you should understand that we're talking about consciousness. Only about consciousness. And until our consciousness is ready for the beauty, beauty will not reveal itself, and you can do whatever you like on your level. Psychedelics can open you some door, but they will not show you the way. There is no mechanism or magic that can bring you the spiritual vision, the love of Sri Guru and Vaishnavas. If we could find some magical medicine to heal us or buy us some stone, some gem that will guarantee you everything in this world. Although such stones and medicines exist, but Vedavyas did not mention them in the Bhagavatam. They are mentioned in Garuda Purana and other Puranas. And Vedavyas described it, but unfortunately, all these magical pots, they have no strength in the face of Krishna Bhakti. And Krishna Bhakti can be got only consciously. So today we celebrate this Vyasa Purnima. Now it's dark and soon the Arati will start. I don't know what someone says, the closing words. I told everything I could. It's the second Zoom for me today. So I think it's time to finish this session. Tirtha Maharaj, can you see if there is anyone who would like to speak? Maybe someone from the Ukrainian side, Govinda land.
Да, Махарадж, дорогие преданные. Ну, если Говинда Ленд есть, то было бы хорошо, потому что их еще не было сегодня.
Yes, Maharaj and dear devotees.
Ребята, Сундар, скажи, пожалуйста.
If Govinda Maharaj is here, that would be good, because they haven't spoken yet. Sundar, Radharaman, are you here? Maybe they don't have internet. Well, that's a possibility. Maybe Narayani would like to speak. Dandavat Maharaj and all the devotees. I'd like to say that in Kharkiv, Guru Purnima was the warmest festival because all the devotees, they share their experience and mostly the gratitude. And I want everyone to remember and did not forget where we got this grace from. Because what Maharaj did with his company, that's impossible. And he always shows that impossible is possible. Even that situation in Kharkiv, when he believed, he wanted, and we were just the instruments. Narayani, Radharaman, Rasananda. We were the instruments, but that was his faith in us. And I am grateful to him for this. Even by seeing all our imperfections, and although we cannot, but he gives us this right, this mercy, and he is the generator of the ideas, of the possibilities of service. It's just astonishing. He can put into service into your, even if your imperfections. In some particular situations, for example, fighting for Govinda land or some mad deeds, he can put in some proper places. And I'm very grateful for his great heart, that he is listening compassionately to all the devotees and waiting with mercy for those devotees who are maybe not in the mood right now. Avadhut Maharaj says that he adores the yogic patience of Srila Gurudev, but I, in turn, admire his tolerance, because such a great amount of devotees, Slavic devotees, only he can tolerate. Quoting Govinda Maharaj, Avadhut Maharaj does this miracle for you, and whatever is the truth should be revealed, and that you are all now with me, said Govinda Maharaj in laughter. That's his thanks to Avadhut Maharaj. And how did I come to Krishna consciousness? I saw the video when Avadhut Maharaj dancing in the festival and looking at his Gurudev, Govinda Maharaj, and I felt this devotion, well, as far as I could feel, that he believed so much in his Guru, and I wanted to get a drop of this. I wanted to be an instrument in this mechanism, in this family, to bring something to his feet, because this current that's in Avadhut Maharaj is just so great, inconceivably great. Thanks to Avadhut Maharaj, he's not just motivating us, but he's also pushes us. We would know no books, no Italian devotees, no Rohini Didi and Trivikram Maharaj, no Goswami Maharaj. He created all these festivals, he gathered us all together, even those people who are not gatherable. But Avadhut Maharaj is like the sun who attracts everyone. And I'm very grateful that by his grace we got Hrishikesh Maharaj and Mahavir Maharaj, Madhusudana Maharaj, sorry to say, to put it this way. Now we have Tirtha Maharaj in Ukraine, Dandi Maharaj, they were brought, we met them thanks to Avadhut Maharaj, to his desire, to his great care, that we can, as Haridasi Didi would say, we see happy smile on his face more frequently, that his disciples can bring him joy a little bit more frequently. Because for a guru, more important that the disciple did some service to him, could brought it further. I'm a little bit worried, but the most important thing I want to say, that we are so fortunate that we have this amazing Swami, such great family, all gurus, all family together. They all show the different facets, different of our practice, that we have not organized religion, but very super different family of the devotees that are tied together by Srila Bhakti Bhima Avadhut Maharaj.
Что-то возразить Нараяне, потому
Well, it's
что
hard for me
как бы
to
есть
object to Narayani,
видение, а видение — это вера.
because she has a vision,
Без веры мы не
and
можем
vision
жить.
is the faith.
И Бхактивinoda Тхакур очень интересно
Without
мысль
faith you
выразил.
cannot
Сказал,
live.
если Джай, Нараяни, Дидики, Джай,
And
всё, мы
Bhaktivinoda
понимаем
Thakur,
Бхактивinoда
he expressed very
Тхакур,
interesting thought.
вот,
На расстоянии, но как всегда
Yes,
я вам дарила
you're
букет
taking all your flowers
Джай, я очень тебе
from a
благодарен.
distance.
И
As always, I brought you big
Бхактивinoda Тхакур, он
bouquet
такой
of
интересный,
flowers. I'm very grateful to you,
он
Narayani.
сказал идею квантовой физики духовной.
And
Он
Narayani,
сказал, что
and Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he brought an interesting idea of quantum physics, spiritual quantum physics.
Бог не может быть,
Suppose that in this
у Бога не
world,
могут быть коровы, у него овцы, он Христос.
one-
Он может быть
some
Христос.
people say that the Lord
Так или иначе, есть разные идеи о Боге.
doesn't have cow, he cannot be Krishna, he has sheep and he is
Вообще люди
Christ.
живут исключительно из-за идей.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur says,
Ну, то есть им все, обратите внимание, пытаются
Actually,
парить какую-то свою
people
пропаганду,
live
какую-то свою
thanks
идею,
to the
свою
ideas, due to the
историю, свою
ideas.
картинку мира и так далее.
Everyone has their own propaganda, their own ideas,
Получаем это разные
their own
идеи,
picture
там, да,
of the
кто-то
world.
пытается,
And Bhaktivinoda Thakur
представить
says that
фашизм как единственное
whatever we
возможное,
get in this
необходимое
world,
решение
these
проблем.
are
Но
different
в итоге мы понимаем,
ideas.
что через какое-то время
Maybe
концлагеря, разоблачения,
fascism is
и
like
мы понимаем, что эта идея была
the
фашистской.
only solution of your
Но в момент
problems. Then you
пропаганды
see
люди
the
свято верили в эту
concentrate
идею, поверьте мне, что фашизм не родился на пустом месте,
camp.
и фашизм
That's a
не
mistake.
был всегда
But
террором.
at that moment,
Для какого-то
people
количества людей фашизм это
believed
было
in that.
единственное чувство
And it
превосходства,
was not
как
always
власть,
about
власть,
terrorism.
власть,
For some amount of people, that was the only feeling
гордости
of
фашистов было. И когда
being
немецкие
dignified,
солдаты
that
смотрели
you
на
Aryan,
в процессе, показывали
you were
концлагеря,
worth
немецкие
it.
солдаты плакали.
So when the
Они не могли представить,
German
что они за это
soldiers,
воевали. Потому что им же не
they
рассказывали, не показывали.
watched the videos with the
И,
concentration camps,
Бхактивinoda Тхакур объясняет,
and
вот
they
эти
were
идеи,
crying
которые
because they
управляют
couldn't
миром.
imagine that they were fighting for these. They didn't know about these
Давайте предположим,
camps.
что Авадхут Махарадж простой,
Bhaktivinoda
такой
Thakur
совсем
says
левый
that
чувак,
let us
Кришны
imagine
нету,
that there is no
Гурудева нету,
Krishna.
ничего
Avadhut
нету,
Maharaj
но есть
is
только
like
идея, что Авадхут
simple
Махарадж
man. There is no
хороший
Srila
такой
Gurudev.
дядька с
There is
энтузиазмом,
nothing. There is
хридачка
just the
добрая,
idea.
предположим, да, там. Ну, к примеру,
Avadhut
да,
Maharaj
вот
is just a
как бы,
good man
когда
with
кто-то говорит, я
enthusiasm.
Харидasi, вот всё, ребята,
Let
я
us suppose that
лично
Haridasi is
знаю,
kind.
что
Let's just
А
suppose.
Авадхут Махарадж,
Some people can say,
скоро вы увидите такую
I know
идею,
Haridasi.
но есть
Or
идея,
Avadhut Maharaj.
добрый
Oh,
Харидаси, Гурудева, Вриндавана,
wait a
это
little
идея.
bit, you'll see such a Leela.
Красивый идеал. И Бхактивinoda Тхакур говорит,
But
а вы
that's the
сравните
idea
эти
of
идеи,
kind Haridasi, of
и вы увидите,
good
что даже
Avadhut
если
Maharaj,
идея
of
Кришны
Vrindavan.
это иллюзорная идея,
And
мы
Gurudev,
можем сказать,
Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that compare all these ideas.
фашизм, национализм,
Maybe
коммунизм,
someone says that all the ideas are illusory.
по всем параметрам,
So let's compare them all.
Кришна на выигрыш.
Humanism,
Понимаете, о чем идет речь?
fascism,
Бхагаван
Krishna
Гуру Махарадж
consciousness.
говорит, мы ценимся
By
по
all
нашим
the
идеям и
parameters,
идеалам,
Krishna
идеалистам.
consciousness will win.
Хотя
by
философы,
far.
историки, они говорят очень
Guru
классную
Maharaj
вещь,
says that
что
you
в
should
момент смерти
appreciate man due to his ideals.
вопрос будет стоять не о
All
том,
the
какие
Stoics
твои идеи, а
says
о том,
that
какой
when you
ты
will
будешь.
die at this moment,
Понимаете, да? То есть
the
там ты
question
можешь
will
в своих
be,
идеях быть кем угодно, но вот в конце
what
жизни
did you
будет
achieve,
реальный
not
вопрос,
what your
достиг,
ideas.
достиг освобождения,
In your
достиг.
ideas you can be whoever you like.
Но нужно понимать,
But at the
что
end of your
мир
life,
сознания,
what
мир
did you
идей,
achieve?
он может
Liberation?
трансформировать нас в любой
Something
момент.
else? But actually you should understand that the
Себя он трансформирует
world
тебя,
of ideas, world of consciousness can transform you at any moment.
трансформирует кого угодно. Вопрос, почему
He
он это
can
не делает?
transform any of us.
Если Бог может вот так вот всех трансформировать, почему он не делает?
But why doesn't he do
В
so?
чем его план?
If the
И план,
Lord
на
can
самом
do
деле,
it
его очень глубокий.
at any moment, what's his plan?
Его задача
And he has a very deep plan
взять
indeed.
вот эти вот
Because his task is to take these mad living beings. You should understand that in material world there are just psycho. There are no good normal souls. They're all madmen. Maybe they work as a psychiatrist, they're famous bloggers. They're all crazy, believe me. And only Vaishnavas, not us, but they're high Vaishnavas who descended from that world, they can really change us. And I have no illusions about myself. I understand my imperfections deeper and deeper. I understand how my external imperfections can affect people who then do some, they understand something externally as well, out of their own consciousness. For example, once at Wisdom in America, we just did something wrong and good people felt bad. We were hoping for some miracle, but it didn't happen. But we couldn't do anything. And that's very bad, because people, they will not judge us by our ideals. No, they will say, oh, those Krishna people, they didn't do this or that. People will judge us by some trivial things. Didn't pay in time, didn't call in time. In this world there are like very clear rules of good and bad. No one wants to take into account your bad karma or your planet position. And that's okay. That's true. That's normal. But what I want to say that externally we have like some trivial conditions of life, but there are also the ideals that we believe in. And I know that some devotees in our missions, they are not perfect. They suffer, some are alcoholics, some have family or business problems. All people in this world, they suffer. It's the world of suffering. Maybe externally people seem to be happy, but it doesn't mean that they're not suffering inside. Because of the carrots they didn't get, some goals they didn't achieve. But some interesting thing that change people, it's faith that transforms people. And if we can go by the path of faith, and it's not difficult, it's not an easy way. Well, maybe someone could say, I thought everyone's so good here, but I looked at you closely and you're not so good. Well, then you can go to the material world. Well, then they come back and they say, well, you're not that bad as well. Here we have mercy, compassion, and love. Of course, you can use these words in the wrong way. Love and compassion are shown to those who are worth it. Unfortunately, I feel that I have no qualities of such a personality as Srila Gurudev. I lack faith as well. But I know that I cannot complain because I got faith and people believed me, even those people whose faith I didn't pay back. And I can say I should try from my side. Narayani says some things and I want to cry. This girl, she went to Kharkiv and just she believed and she opened the yoga center. She just did it and supported it and developed it. And it was done on faith. She didn't have much qualification or money, and she had desire. I know many devotees do some amazing things on faith. Like we were building this exhibition with Ganga, Niruddha and Radha on enthusiasm, in the flow. With Maya, we do some pilgrimage to Dwarka, some faith, some energy is there. And I know that when we go to another chakra, another vibration, we look at each other from some other point of view. So I would love to stay on this level of vibration where Gurudev stayed. And even when people told him, oh look, you believe this or that, but didn't they pay you back? Gurudev said, this is my religion. If they do not pay me back my faith, that's not my problem. My faith is my happiness. So Gurudev told very important things about this. So today we came to get some faith, and I'm immensely grateful to everyone who believes in Gurudev, in me, and I believe in each of you, and I know that each of you has talent, but when will it be revealed, developed? That's the bilateral question. Today I feel quite exhausted. After lunch today, festival lunch, I slept for 2 or 3 hours, and now I feel the same. I feel like sleeping. On the one hand, very subtle energies around, and on the other hand, I want to be inside myself and to feel gratitude to everyone, especially to Hrishikesh Maharaj, Nrisimha Maharaj, Mahavir Maharaj, Anandamay Prabhu, Makhanchor and Prithu Prabhu, to Peter devotees, to Ukrainian devotees who support our atmosphere, to our Thai company of devotees who is always working hard and trying to support. Support means Vishnu, it's very hard. I never had strength to support something. I usually start something, but supporting is the marathon, eternal marathon. I'm asking the Lord so that He gave us strength to support this all. We are like a submarine, as I said, that's going to the spiritual world, and we will go up only in Goloka, not on the way, not in this world. This will not give us anything, so I hope we will proceed in this way. So let us sing Kirtan, maybe.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Gaura Hari. Gaura, Gaura, Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana. Jaya Sachinandana, Gaura Hari. Jaya Sachinandana, Gaura Hari. Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana. Jaya Sachinandana, Gaura Hari. Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Antai Gora Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Antai Gora Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Makam, you still want initiation? Yes. Come. Yeah? Today is Vyasa Purnima, special day. Sit down. Need flowers, he will отдай цветы. Принеси джапу мало. You sit down here. Sit here. Because you're a very special person. Today is a very special day. Today Buddha giving, you understand? Today Buddha giving 5 disciples first initiation. That's why this day is also celebrated by Buddhism. Vyasa Purnima means the Guru Teacher Day. It's the day of spiritual master. And Purnima means moon. Moon means crazy. So the moon giving today special power. Purnima. So therefore, Buddha came today after his tapasya. First 5 disciples came and he gave initiation today to 5 disciples. And Buddha today start preaching. So this is also very important with Buddha. And also giant Mahavira, who is also like Buddha, in other part of India, he is also start preaching today. So today is very auspicious day for Hindu, Buddhist, and today is the day of Guru, the teacher. That's why the initiation today very good. You came a little late. I thought if she come a little early, we can give. But I see you stay here. That might be that Krishna has some reason for you. Do you understand? Because without, so Makam will take initiation, and Bhakti later you think some good name for her. Makam. What is your Sanskrit name?
Sanskrit name?
Yes.
What's your Thai name? In Asashaya, in real name.
What's the name?
Real name is Asashaya.
Asa?
Asashaya.
Asashaya, like Akshaya, Asashaya. But Makam is okay. But we have to give you something more beautiful. Asashaya, okay, but Тамаринг. Подожди, ты здесь, да не надо. Ты начинаешь как бы.
Все должно быть
У нее есть, я дал ей. She has tools. Put it here. Вообще должна быть монета.
Хотя бы монета.
Put here.
Сюда положи.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Has to be coins. Coins the best. Coin. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gradhara Shiva Sari Gaura Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Вы пока можете киртан спеть. Кто у нас киртан поет? Давайте. Харе Кришна. Ну давай, Ювати, ты. Харе Кришна. Remember, in Kali Yuga, the power is only in chanting holy name. There's so many mantras, they give power. And many great sages, only by chanting they become, it says, only by chanting you can get all knowledge, everything, if you're sincere. Chanting not easy. Don't think it's easy. Otherwise everybody would get result. But one who have good heart, who will follow this Maha mantra chanting and Hare Krishna's Kirtan and serve devotees will be very glorious. See, Thai people already, they're like devotees. They're very kind and very polite. They have qualities. This is number one quality, humility. Like Thai people respect. They're very humble. They're very sweet. But you have to have belief. In general, they believe. They know, okay, this is Buddha. This is like, but the deep belief comes from the heart of association. So this is an ancient land of Lana and Lamphun. All the ancient kingdoms here, rishis, and this used to be Vishnu culture, not Buddhist. But you have to understand, Buddha and Vishnu the same. It's the same thing. But as we say in Thailand, same say but different. Because Buddha teach compassion. He stopped killing animal. He give, do you understand? Buddha is teaching heart. Without compassion, there's no spiritual life. So then he stopped the Brahmanas who only follow rituals. They don't follow the heart. So Buddha said, no, this is not. You have to have heart. So Buddha did great, great things. And you need to take understanding to appreciate what he's done. But he actually talked about love. Most people don't understand his teachings. Like Jesus Christ also give very deep teachings, but people don't understand. They think Jesus Christ gives some general idea. No, he spoke about love. Everybody is speaking about love of God. But in Krishna consciousness, this teaching is about love, which you will discover. So like now you're translating the Bhagavad Gita, and many things you will understand in Bhagavad Gita. It will give you the reading from your heart. So I don't have any doubt about you. The reason I told you, you get initiation later, because I'm looking for what is good time for you. And today is the best time. Actually, Purnima is also now, moon is coming. So you understand, your moon of your life is coming. And by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, you will finish this world. And not only you finish this world, also you will liberate your father, mother, your son, all your family. Because it is who become devotee, it says in Bhagavad, he liberate the whole world. So you will, remember, when you're praying, you're not just only praying for you, you're praying for your mother, father, all your family, and you will have the power for other people. Like you will see big power inside by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So give your hands and listen. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sari Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Like you see Prabhu Nityananda, he's always very kind, and any questions you have, you ask him, he will show you how to do things. And chant Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. See, you have an energy, prana coming, this finger, bad energy coming. So you don't use this finger. You always chant with these two fingers. This finger out, because all negative energy, karma coming out of this finger. That's why you don't show finger, you show by hand. You understand? So many things, but people don't understand. Anyway, so these are the beads from Tulsi. Tulsi is very powerful tree. And Tulsi is favorite tree of Krishna. It's love of Krishna. So by touching the Tulsi, every bead, different wood, different power. Tulsi is love, heart. You understand? That's why only Krishna can be chanted on Tulsi, no other mantra. Other mantra chant other beads. Like there's Buddha tree, there's sandal tree, there's stone. They're different and different practices, different beads. But this bead specifically for Bhakti Yoga. So you keep this bead, it's very powerful for your heart. It's called Guru beads. And every day you start from this big one, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Chanting is powerful, but chanting means meditation, like vipassana, like give up all your mind, only listen. Only listen to the mantra. The mantra will get the power, but you have to listen and you have to do. Most people don't do. So you try every day, maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour morning time, maybe 30 minutes morning time, 30 minutes evening time chanting. 1, 3, 4 rounds you can do. If you can do 4 rounds every day, very good. If you can do more, no problem. Like when I was young, I chant 3 hours every day, no problem. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Then you get some insight. First it will go mind, then it will gradually come to your heart. When it will come to your heart, then it's good. Now start only from mind. then the mantra will clean the mind and mantra will travel to your heart. When mantra will become here, it will be good. You feel it. It's here, not here. You start from here, understand? Don't follow your mind, only listen. Hare Krishna. Mind will be show you crazy picture. Don't follow the mind, because mind is like, it's like you delete old pictures, old karma, because it's very powerful. It will burn your karma. Bad karma will be burned. So then you have to, it will happen in mind. You understand? So mind, don't follow the computer. It's like cleaning computer. But really it will come to your heart. When it will come to your heart, then it will connect with yourself, with your soul. So any questions you have, you always can ask me, but Bhakti Lalita is the best for you because she's lady and very experienced and she's very peaceful. She's not doing any work. She's only doing meditation, spiritual. So you can always come to her and she's like guru, you understand? She is Shifu. And, you know, she knows many things and she has a good heart, very kind. You know, like she has kind and she can adjust, and also other devotees can give you. So, she's Makam, we give her beautiful name, Malini Devi Dasi Ki Jai. Like Malini is also one type of Malini flower. Very beautiful Sanskrit name, Malini. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had one lady, she was Madhavi, right? But Malini is also. Malini is wife of Srivas Thakur, Narada Muni. So Malini Devi Ki Jai. Malini is very beautiful name, and Makam is also nice, but Malini is more like your Instagram name, Malini. Malini is like star, understand? And it's flower, right? Yes, it's one kind of flower. Somebody can go Sanskrit dictionary. I will look. Malini, very famous name. It's like first class name. See, today I got this tulsi I give you, and I'm thinking, oh, already lunch. It will be a good day for her to get initiated. But now you're here, then I understand Krishna's will. Malini Devi Dasi Ki Jai. Okay, now you give this to Haridasi. Покажи, как делать Guru Puja. Put it here. Guru Puja. Flower, цветок, pushpa. You offer flower, the feet to Guru. Wait, enough. Don't do it. Om Agyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Esha Sachandana Pushpam Ain Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai. Okay, no problem. Okay, give. Jai. See, this is tradition. The Guru giving your holy name, you're giving Guru gift and flowers. This is like from your heart. I'm giving you from my heart. Heart to heart. Heart to heart, not so hard.
Malini is a garland. Means garland. Girlanda.
Yes, it's like a garla, mala. Malini is like a garland, beautiful like this. Malini. Okay. Wait.
I'll give it to her.
This is, I'm giving to you. Wait. Okay. Jai Malini Devi Dasi Ki Jai. Jai Gurudev. I admit you to the family of our gurus. They're great teachers. You would meet them, you'll love them. And actually our Gurudev had several Thai disciples. They live in America. So we have Thai people in our mission. And they're very educated, very high level. They live in California, the Gurudev disciples. Madhavananda's wife, what is her name? Siyama. From Shyam. So anyway, we're happy to admit Thai devotees. I hope in the future you can translate some books for Thai people, because Thai people are very sweet. They just don't like to read books. They already, now nobody read the books. But they love the music, they love yoga, they love kirtan, they will love our exhibition. So we will curate young Thai people, bring them educate them and give them some Krishna consciousness. They're very good. Thai people already devotees. Just a little bit change and no problem. Because they have already great culture, great land, temples, everything. They just need holy name. Jai Malini Devi Dasi ki Jai. Okay.
Сейчас посмотрел, Malini it's personification of Sanskrit alphabet, like garland of Sanskrit letters.
Yeah, it's like it's a very mystic name. It's also meaning, see, Sanskrit, ka, ga, da, ta, like in Thai language. These are the mystic sound. Like if you chant certain mantra, like Hom, Hom, Ham, Han, Hon, Hin, Hon, all these mystics in the mantra, that's what Thai monks chant, different chant. All this mystic sound is like this, like flowers. But the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, it's all energy come to Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Do you understand? So name of Krishna is beauty and love. So everything in your holy name, but you have to chant it. It's just like I give you credit card, it's a piece of plastic, but big money on account. So you have to go and open the bank. Jai Malini Devi Dasi ki Jai. Abhiram Prabhu или кто-то есть? Yes, we'll start our. Yeah, we'll start our. Okay, we'll now start our. Jai Malini Devi Dasi ki Jai.